You'll be happy to know that not all tax non-compliance is an emergency. This video is about understanding when non-tax compliance becomes a real problem and why timing matters than what most people think. In previous videos, we talked about what tax compliance actually means and how to check your SARS compliance status. In this video, we're adding an important layer. We're gonna reveal that non-compliance lives on a spectrum. Some issues are correctable with minimal impact. Others will compound slowly until SARS has leverage. Knowing the difference gives you immense power. So in the early stage, non-compliance is usually technical. We're talking about missed returns, a registration that should have happened but didn't, an auto-assessment that was never reviewed, or outdated information on SARS system. At this stage, you may have some penalties with interest on them, but your options are still wide open. And the key thing to understand when it comes to early non-compliance is you still have choice. So when does time start working against you? Non-compliance starts to become a real problem when time starts compounding this problem. So an early technical issue that remains over time, now you have years of non-compliance. SARS third-party data no longer matches your returns. Penalties and interest are now out of hand. You have ignored communication from SARS. And at this point, the issue is not about the original mistake. It's become more about the delay in your response. There is a point where your non-compliance crosses into real risk. Now you're facing a real problem here. At that point, SARS has leverage. At this point, you may not have any negotiating room. There will be enforced penalties, enforced assessments, blocked tax clearance, even garnishing your wages or blocking your bank account. And it's at this point that people will say, I wish I had dealt with this sooner. So why do people miss this transition from early stage to middle stage to late stage? People miss this transition from those early technical issues to real problems because consequences are delayed. Nothing feels urgent in the beginning. Life keeps going and ignoring SARS seems to work. It seems harmless. If I ignore it, nothing happens. But forgetting that tax systems don't forget. They just accumulate quietly. By the time non-compliance feels serious, it's too late because it already is. Non-compliance becomes a real problem when you start having your choices taken away from you. Earlier on, you have lots of choices, lots of options, including taking your matter to the tax ombudsman if you're not happy with how SARS is handling it. Later on, choices are taken away from you. Decisions are made for you. You are restricted. Your bank account is restricted. Your earnings are garnished. And the goal of this video is not about panic. It's to help you understand that you need to act while you still have options. So if you suspect that you're non-compliant, the question isn't how bad is it? The question is, do I still have options? What are my options here? And the answer is going to depend on timing, not your intention. And the fastest way to protect yourself is not to guess, it's to verify where you stand. That's why the free tax compliance assessment exists, to help you determine whether non-compliance is still manageable or already risky before SARS decides for you.